Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how my cousin and I installed this 16-foot RV awning on my 24-foot cargo trailer. If you're interested in knowing a little bit more about the trailer, I'll put a link to a walk-around video I did down in the description. Don't leave without watching the end of the video. I'm going to share with you some things we learned that would make doing this job again a little bit easier. Hope it helps. Hope you find it enjoyable. See you at the end. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is take these panels off, right?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so cheap trailer trick number 7. Don't paint below the eye line. So this is all raw steel, which means every time it condensed, it's going to rust a little. It's all just surface rust, nothing structural, but still. Alright, so now we can hold the parts up outside and see where we have to mount the track, and etc., etc.
So if we hold this all the way up in its vertical position, we have, depending on how far you wish to set the leg down, we can go all the way down, we can hold it high.
So we were just having a very large discussion about these bits here that are used on these trailers, and all the outside ones are exactly the same, and I've tried twice with my selection of Torx bits to make these fit. And if you're having the same problem as I was, Torx doesn't fit these. Well, it turns out they're what are called a double square. And you can buy them online, double square bits, everything's great. But being that half a double square is a regular square drive, take a number 2 square drive, and in the case of this trailer, they're just coming right out. So we're taking the top.
Number 2, just a square bit.
Yep. Cordless.
Right here where we're going to start our rail.
What's the black tape?
2.5 inches. Black tape is center line of the rib.
Alright, so the center line of the rib goes in here. So it'll be this center line. And that's 2.5 inches back to here, which is where we have our rail measured to fit to. Let's put it up.
Good job.
Now let's do the rest of them. Now let's do the other. Look, that was 1, 2, 3. That was 4. Let's do the other 45.
Yes, 45.
6. I drilled the
Oh,
end.
yep.
Drilled the end. All right, let's set this up. Let's get her done. What are we doing?
Okay, what we have done is we left this unscrewed until just now. The cover we've pushed behind the tracking and then ran a screw through it. So the screw's actually holding the plastic. The reason for that is when this is curled over, the wind can't pull this plastic out from the channel that we're going to put it in. So that's important. If you just bring it over.
Pro tip.
Yeah. Pro tip number 1 is put it underneath of your channel, then bring it around, because this is your windward side when you're pulling it down the road. And what I've done, you can see the little bit of a angle. I pulled quite taut on it, and I've pushed it down in there. On the other end, we'll end up putting a screw on the outside, but this way, there's no way for it to get underneath of it.
All right, you made it to the end. Congratulations, there should be a prize. So in the beginning of the video, you saw where we removed the inside paneling. And to be honest, that's the piece that you could probably skip. What we learned from removing that was spacing and where all the studs were, because we wanted to be able to hit those with the attachments to the trailer itself. But as you can see in these clips, across the top, at least on my trailer, is a piece of angle iron, and we hit that all the way across. The other thing that we discovered was that if you lay down underneath the trailer, you can see below the floor, and the studs in the wall go down onto the what I call the skirt. So here's a picture of what it looks like in the skirt. And that's where we attached the bottom stays, the bottom attachments are there. So you don't have to remove the interior walls if you can find it. The other thing that we discovered, much by accident and to our great pleasure, was that a 16-foot awning fit the stud spacing in this trailer perfect. So the bottoms hit the bottom of the wall studs below the floor line, and it was basically, placement became a no-brainer. I made the best out of removing the inside paneling and took the opportunity to put foam insulation in, and then also added the outside work lights at the same time. That took a little bit of welding and a little bit of framing. I don't know if I have a video of installing the side floodlights or not. They're LED, and so they're thin. They don't stick into the interior space hardly at all. But I don't know if I recorded a video of that or not. So if you subscribe to the channel and click the little bell, if I have one, you'll be notified when I publish it. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take care. Damn it, it's hot. Son of a bitch. Not a breath of air moving.